Hi, I'm Penny, manager of the Performance Clinic, and today I'm going to show you 5 simple exercises that you can do at home because we're spending too much time sitting. They're really good for people that have got back pain and low back pain stiffness. All you need is a chair, and you can use that as a reminder that every time your phone rings or you've got to pick up a text, stand up, use the chair that you're sitting on, and you can carry out these 5 simple exercises. Okay, so we're sitting far too much, so let's get our pelvis out of this position. These exercises are really quick and easy to do. I'm going to go through the whole routine, and then you can choose which exercise you can do in between client calls, or have a little reminder that every hour you're going to do one of these movement patterns. Okay, so you're going to slide your left shin up your knee and rest it onto your knee. That might be enough for you. I'm going to show you some progressions. Push your left knee gently down whilst maintaining an upright position. You will start to feel that stretch down through your left pelvis, your glutes, your piriformis. Breathe and then start to lean forwards. That will intensify the stretch. People often ask, how long should I hold a stretch? And it's really until you feel a change. So for here, we're going to do 3 breaths. So you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you lean a little bit further forwards. Okay, come back up into sitting. Keep your left hand on your left knee and rotate away from it. And you can repeat that as many times as you need to, and that should really start to open up that hip. Let's rotate towards the knee. Right hand onto your knee, sitting up tall. Remember, think about being central axes so that you're not rotating around into flexion or extension. Stay neutral and rotate away. And all that time, that pelvis is starting to open up. Okay, we're going to come up into standing. So, facing the chair. This is not a balance test. Stay next to something that you can give yourself some support, and using the same leg, left knee comes up onto your supporting chair. Keep your pelvis facing forwards, and we're going to lean forwards into a long hip flexor stretch. We're not asking you to extend backwards. Keep neutral, just allow your pelvis to come forwards, and you will start to feel the stretch into your hip flexors, down into your quads. Again, 3 breath count. And from there, bring your hands to the wall. So you're going to rotate towards the bent knee. You can intensify it by bringing your hand down and rotate. Come back to the middle. Straighten the supporting leg just so that you come up into a straight position, and straighten your front knee. If that is too much for you, just slide the heel along as far as you can, but the important part is your supporting leg is straight so that you're not coming into this sort of position. So straighten your leg, make sure your pelvis is level, and straighten your front leg to get into the hamstring stretch. 3 breath count. To make that a little bit more challenging, draw your toes up to the ceiling. If you want a further challenge, window wiper, wash the windows with your toes. Back to neutral, rotate. And back. Great. And your third exercise. Left knee back up onto the chair, this time making 90 degrees at the knee, and we're trying to open up our groin and our pelvis so that that is as straight and as open as possible. You can lean a little bit to get into the adductor stretch. Rotate away and then back. And then we're going to repeat them all on the next side. So bring your leg back down and then move your chair to the other side, or you just turn yourself around to do the other side. Okay, so the same again. Hip flexor stretch. Right knee up onto the chair. Let's get your pelvis facing forwards. So your toes are facing forwards on your straight leg. And you're going to bend that supporting knee and bring your leg forward into long hip flexor stretch. Stay nice and tall. Try to not curl over, support yourself. Up and tall, long hip flexor stretch, and then rotate towards the wall. Coming back, straighten the front leg, hamstring stretch, toes up, window washers, toes up to the ceiling and rotate. And back. Leg comes down, turn side on to the chair. Knee facing forwards. Try and get the pelvis facing forwards and the knee opening out. And glide into bending that knee so that you get a nice open groin hip flexor stretch. And relax. And I only went through those exercises just once, but straight away you should feel a lot more mobile through your pelvis and your lumbar spine. And it's always really nice to then finish off with a modified child's pose position. And if you're doing so, all of that can be done in an office or at home. Bend your knees, put your hands onto the back of the chair, walk your feet away, and the idea here is to flatten the spine and open your armpits down to the ground. Okay. And they were very quick. Get both sides done. Have a little reminder so that every hour you just get up, do those, and by the end of the day, that lower back stiffness, the aches and the groins will start to diminish. Okay, give it a go.